Now this video really is me putting a link up to another YouTube video from We Are Change, Luke Radowski. He and the dollar vigilante dude, Jeff Berwick, I believe is his name, decided, let's go hands-on, in your face, to Venezuela to really see how this socialist paradise is working out over there, what it's really like to be there, rather than hearing stories of food lines and, corruption and killings and murders and all this stuff happening because the country's collapsing and is in an epic hyperinflationary mode right now as we speak. Let's physically fly over there. And they have video footage. It's just them two essentially being videoed, by whoever they took as their cameraman. And I don't think there's one thing they said that's like, oh, well, besides all that, this is actually okay. From the waiter waiting on them, the attitude sucks, he said. He said, I'll be honest, I don't know if this is like a Venezuelan society thing, of how they, we felt like they're just mad and not happy to be here and pissed off, like they weren't real good as a waiter. Is it because of the problems they're dealing with here, or is this just the way that it is over here? He's like, we don't know. Is this a cultural thing, or we're not sure? I'd lean more to the sides of your country's collapsing. Yeah, these people probably aren't happy because of that. Not because some foreign USA dudes came in to actually go to their establishment and eat, which means he gets paid. I'm going to lean on the side that your country's collapsing and you're pissed off, and that's why you're upset at the world at the moment. The menus had a piece of paper folded in where all the prices are, because he says daily they have to change the prices because of hyperinflation. Every day the price changes because of hyperinflation. They can't print out new menus. It costs them a fortune. So they just get a piece of paper, fold it over, tape it to the menu where the prices are, and write on it, here's the new price for today. They showed a little bag they had, a little backpack type of deal they had, in which they had to convert U.S. currency to Venezuelan currency. And it was a bag full of money. If this was United States dollars, you would have thought you guys just got done doing a huge drug deal, and you have tens of thousands of dollars sitting in that bag. Maybe more. That's how much money was in the bag if it were U.S. currency. But it wasn't. It was Venezuelan currency, and it was just enough for them to experience Venezuela for a week or so. So, everywhere you go, he says, no guns allowed, no smoking allowed, and no racism. Illegal. Racism illegal, no smoking illegal, and absolutely no gun. This is a gun-free zone. Everywhere is a gun-free zone. So he says there's some of these high-rise buildings, used to be people working in them and everything, now they're completely abandoned, and the criminal class has taken over them, gangs have formed, and etc. Criminal syndicates, if you will, and they run their operations out of there. All of them are armed with guns, and they go exactly where they know people can't fight back, which is anywhere they want to go in the city, because everywhere is a gun-free zone. And there's signs posted everywhere. It's illegal. So he said, we were actually walking, and there was a lady with us we were interviewing, and she goes, and it starts to run off. So they're like, oh crap, what's about to go down? And he says, there's just a guy was walking by. She thought, oh my God, we're about to get mugged. That was a default mindset. Oh my God, there's somebody out here, and ran off. It was actually lucky for them. It was just a guy walking by. Nothing happened. And so this is his story. He says, as soon as we went to the hotel, they kind of, the reaction of the employees was, okay. Some customers, okay. And there's like 3 layers of doors or glass doors or something before you can get in there. And even with that, these people were still scared because, again, no guns allowed. The security officers who are at the front of these buildings are not allowed to be armed. So who in the hell would even want to do that? because anyone that comes in is going to be armed if they're going to rob you, and you're not allowed to be. So these people are used to that and are in fear. So the second someone comes in the door, oh my God, are we going to get robbed? Oh, some Americans actually wanted to stay here. Are you guys freaking crazy? Which they were asked a few times. Venezuela is in absolute collapse mode. The videos I did not that long ago that showed you the long lines and the people yelling, hey, throw us some food, you know, all that crap. If that's all that was going on over there, I think Venezuelans would be a lot happier than they are today. Because what he shows, that is what that's going on in Venezuela. My little video of the people fighting in lines for food, that is a beautiful day in the life of a Venezuelan compared to what is really happening, which is what he shows. This place looks like the United States just came in and liberated some bad, the people of a bad dictator and left it in ruins like we always do. It looks like, Iraq, Syria, Libya. That's what it's looking like. It literally looks like that. Like the place was bombed and, some oligarchs took over and war criminals took over and, warlords. So this is what happens in a socialist paradise. And as he mentions, for all you Bernie Sanders fans, this is socialism here in your face. So take a good look at what happens in a socialist country. For those of you thinking, oh, Bernie, Uncle Bernie's that's gonna come in and fix things. This is one of the most shocking videos I've ever seen. Just because you would think our mainstream media, some media entering the United States somewhere, would be filming this and showing this. You don't even know it's happening. And what you do know is happening isn't even close to what's really happening, as you're going to see. It is that bad over there. And you got Luke Rudowski, the dollar vigilante, with him, telling you, here we are, take a look around us, here's what's going on, here's what we've done. And they've got a few videos right now on this, 2 or 3 videos that I saw. And I've only seen this one in particular. So you have to see this. And just know while you're watching this, could you imagine if before all this crap happened in Venezuela, maybe you were a Venezuelan, you were living over there, whatever the case, and you had a cool 500 ounces of silver. And today, you still have that 500 ounces of silver. You would be able to buy real estate, assets, things that hold their value, even in a crashing system. A house that you own in which you can get some kind of rent out of is better than not having a house in which you get nothing out of. And especially if you say, okay, I'm going to sell some of my silver to buy a house in Venezuela. Here's how much it would cost me. And what I'm going to do right now, which you will see in this video, I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to go to upload this, and I'm going to research really quick, what are houses going for in Venezuela, do the currency conversion, what is that, and then also take a look at how much is silver worth in Venezuelan dollars today, and how much could you get a house for. And I'm just going to post a little chart or something that shows this. Take care.